realized that it was easier to just ride a fixed gear bike in the city and not have to worry about like any maintenance.
Everybody.
And I just made it happen.
I kind of like that. I'm an obsessive about kind of collecting old parts.
Oh my God, someone's on my glasses. You out of here?
He's always interested in a challenge, and we came up with it together, and here it is. My beautiful bike. Yeah.
Hey, Kool-Aid and frozen pizza. It's a work of art, I ain't talking Mona Lisa.
Fixed gear bikes are not a new phenomenon. Track bikes have been around since the 1970s, when anyone who wanted to crack at it could fly around the velodrome. What about today? What makes these bikes so attractive? What exactly is it? A fixed gear bike, or track bike, is just that. It has a fixed gear which allows riders to control the speed of the wheel with their legs, meaning they can pedal backwards and slow the bike down rather than bringing it to a complete stop. This ability to control the bike with your legs allows riders to shave unnecessary weight from their bikes, giving them the lightest bike possible and also making the least amount of work for them when they're pedaling. Recently, the popularity of these bikes has skyrocketed. I had the opportunity to talk to some fabricators who are in the scene and cater their bikes to normal everyday riders. I had the chance to talk to 3 of them at the Boston area Handbuilt bicycle exhibition, where they shared their feelings on bikes that they've built.
It's a personal bike of mine. It really, I mean, I guess the justification for the frame kind of speaks to the justification of why I make bikes. And really, I had all these parts, I'm like, I have to make a bike to put them on. And to a certain extent, that's what Royal 8 Cycles is. It's a love of this kind of vintage aesthetic, this vintage use of lugs, this vintage use of grazing as opposed to welding, of hand craftsmanship as opposed to machine built stuff, but doing it in a modern context and with a twist. So this is my way of using all the kind of old parts that I love on a new frame. And really, Royal 8 Cycles is about using old traditional construction techniques in a modern way to kind of to make something that is greater than the sum of its parts. So.
Hello, my name is Armando Quiros with Quiros Custom Frames. I'm a new builder as of February 2010. This is actually my first custom built frame. I built this for me, so it's for me by me, and I understudied with Yamaguchi, Koichi Yamaguchi of Yamaguchi Bikes, world-renowned Japanese frame builder. You know, I decked it out with some pretty cool parts, starting with the wheels, one of which is the rear triangle, which is a fastback triangle, and it has the reinforcement bar going from the seat stay to the brake bridge. As well, you know, that's 4130 tubing that was hand curved. I had this design in mind for many, many years, and I just made it happen.
was built for one of my good friends. It's a Geek House Rock City model, meaning it's our fixed gear frame. And basically, one of my best friends came to me with a bunch of ideas that he wanted to incorporate into one frame. And that's basically how most of the bikes we build are. They're all custom, they're all one-off. We did some features on this bike that we've done on very few bikes, including an integrated C-post mast here. So the C-post is actually just one integrated tube. It's cut to one length, so it's kind of like once it's cut, it's cut. There's no adjusting it, that's how it is. And luckily it was the right size exactly for the kid. So this was the first integrated stem and handlebar system that we've made. And it's basically just a segmented style quill stem with a straight 1-inch handlebar. It's actually raw steel, so you can see the welding discoloration from the TIG welding we do. And it's made to match our segmented fork right here. And then other than that, basically we took the rear rim and powder coated it to match the exact frame color. And then on the front, we have a polished aluminum rim to match the front fork. And yeah.
So this is a bike that I basically spent about 2 years building in my head. Every aspect, the shape, the color, the design, the way I wanted it to ride, the way I wanted it to look. I approached Marty about it. He's always interested in a challenge, and we came up with it together, and here it is.
Started riding Fixed Gear in 2004 because I was tired of riding in the city and having problems with like my derailleurs and just all the other equipment on my bike. And I realized that it was easier to just ride a fixed gear bike in the city and not have to worry about like any maintenance. And it was just a lot cheaper and a lot more utilitarian. I grew up in Los Angeles, Pasadena actually.
And how different is the scene out in LA versus here?
It's a lot bigger. A lot of people think Los Angeles isn't like a bike-friendly city at all, but in all reality, I believe it is. Yeah. You know, in my opinion, like you could ride to the beach and back to like downtown LA in one night. You know, and the streets are big and they're wide, and it's perfect year-round weather.
Critical Mass is also another mecca of bicycle meeting. It has representation in over 300 cities, including Boston. The Boston chapter meets at 5:30 on the last Friday of every month to ride around Boston and enjoy the scene. They also raise awareness for helmet use, proper bicycle laws, and motorist awareness for bicyclists. was able to enjoy a nice evening ride with Critical Mass and also get some footage